Today we uncover a gruesome murder of a young and bright young lady named Stephanie, a 26-year-old girl that was murdered because of love, jealousy, and hate.
Hello, welcome to Black Silent Crime. Today we shall be looking into the story of Stephanie's death. Kindly subscribe, like and share for future videos. Thank you.
My people, today we talk about a girl who lived in Abuja, the capital city of Nigeria. A 26-year-old girl came from Benue State to serve her country, Nigeria, for her NYSC service. She lived quietly with her husband Edward and their 17-month-old son in City Homes Estate. By all present, this was a young and vibrant young lady, a loving wife, and a committed couple. On the morning of April 14, 2022, Stephanie stepped out of her home dressed in her NYSC uniform with her baby in her arms and her NYSC file, going for a CDS. That was the last time anyone would see her alive. Later that day, her baby was found abandoned and crying inside the compound of the Holy Trinity Catholic Church, still dressed in the clothes he left home in. But Stephanie had vanished without a trace. The next day, April 15th, the police received an anonymous call about a lifeless body that was found dumped along a roadside in Matama, one of the city high barrow areas. The police officer arrived to find the corpse in NYSC uniform, but the body was disfigured that identification was nearly impossible. Her face had been severely burnt and organs missing. The police suspected acid had been used. With that identification an immediate clue, the case was very hard and mysterious to solve. It wasn't until nearly 2 weeks later, April 27, that the body was formally identified as Stephanie, DNA testing confirming it. But upon hearing the news, her family was devastated about how vibrant and kind-hearted couple had ended up. As the public demanded answer, the Abuja Police Command launched a full-scale investigation and to find out the reason why Stephanie had been killed and to trace Stephanie's last movements and personal relationship. Their search led them to the name Jennifer Sambi, a 26-year-old woman from Maiduguri, but now living in Abuja. Jennifer wasn't just anyone, but had a past relationship with Edward, Stephanie's husband. A relationship that was from her heart and from multiple sources that she never moved on from it. In her heart, Jennifer still believed Edward belonged to her, and Stephanie in her eyes was the obstacle behind their relationship. With help from evidence, phone call traces, and witnesses, the police arrested Jennifer along with two alleged accomplices named Monday Simon, known nickname as Black, and Solomon Abu. These three were arrested in Okota Lake area in Matama. With investigation and interrogation, the suspects revealed an horrifying secret and confessed to their crimes. Jennifer admitted that she had invited Stephanie over under false pretenses. According to her, she wanted to talk and clear the air. But when Stephanie arrived with her baby, she was instead tied up, restrained, and tortured. The two men, Monday and Solomon, confirmed they were paid by Jennifer. One of them allegedly received 100,000 naira. They helped hold Stephanie down. One of them men claimed he left early, but when he returned, Stephanie was lying on the floor, trained in acid. Jennifer reportedly broke down in tears when she realized that she had done something horrifying and evil to Stephanie, but not enough to stop her from dragging the body into a car and dumping it on the street around 3 a.m. to make it look like a random killing. To remove any suspicion, she left Stephanie's child unharmed at a church. Perhaps she was hoping it would reduce attention and reduce her guilt that she was feeling about this gruesome murder. She said she never had intention to make it get that far, but after the altercations between both parties, that she felt really pained that Stephanie had gotten away with someone that she had pictured to be a future husband and was living the life that she never got the chance to live. She said that it was an accident, but it was being prompted out of anger, that she was angry that Stephanie felt no guilt that she was being with the person that she took from her, because according to Jennifer, she had imagined a life with Edward and had pictured that the life that Stephanie was living was supposed to be the life that she is supposed to be living. But she was pained to find out that it wasn't the case, but instead Stephanie was living the life and was enjoying the benefit that and the lifestyle that Edward was providing to Stephanie, and that Edward had promised that Jennifer was going to be his wife and Jennifer was going to be the one that was going to have his child, and he promised her that he was going to take care of her and give her a lavish lifestyle. She said when the conversation got really heated up, that she went inside and had the acid that she had used and kept to pour on Stephanie. That she was devastated when it happened, but everything happened so fast before she could gain herself back. The story went shockwave through Nigeria. A young woman full of promise had been lured, betrayed and murdered over a past relationship. The nation mourned her. According among the NYSC community, the suspects were paraded by the police, and the federal government, the Abuja Commissioner of Police at the time, CP Babalaji Sunday, confirmed that the case was not random, that it was personal and was fueled by jealousy. Stephanie did not deserve what happened to her. She left home on a routine NYSC duty, like thousands of other Nigerians, leaving the house thinking, oh, nothing was going to happen. Yet, the crime that happened to her was nothing that she ever pictured would have ever happened to her. And it's a pity that this is what is happening to Stephanie, leaving her husband and a 17-month-old child motherless and wifeless. It's a pity that this is happening to Stephanie, but Stephanie right now has nothing to say regarding this issue. A act based on betrayal and jealousy.